Hi everyone, this is Chen Guangzhu from Microsoft Cognitive Services Research. Today I'm going to talk about our work on MediaSum, a large-scale media interview dataset for dialogue summarization. Dialogue summarization has been a hot topic recently. It can provide a succinct synopsis for conversations based on transcripts. And it can be very useful for recapping important information in the talk or meetings. However, mismatching with the development of models in this field, existing dialogue summary datasets do not meet the needs. They are of small size, like ME and ICSI contain only around 100 meetings, or has a narrow domain, like CRD3 contains conversations of the Dungeons and Dragons game players. Or it's not public, like the DD Custom Service Conversations dataset. Or it has few speakers, like MediaSum has on average 2.2 speakers per dialogue. To solve these problems, we turn to media interviews. They are usually open to public, in a colloquial format, often invite multiple participants with diverse backgrounds to discuss, has a wide range of topics, and the accompanying summaries are usually of relatively high quality. We use two dataset sources for our needs. The first is the radio program NPR. In the NPR transcript provider website, we can see that there is a paragraph of summary for this program, and then there is the corresponding transcript. And CNN, where the summary is given by a list of talked topics at the top of the page, and then the transcript. So in total, for the raw dataset, we scraped 105K NPR transcripts with summaries and 269K CNN transcripts with summaries over a span of 20 years. However, we noticed that many CNN programs are very long and can contain multiple topics, as shown here, separated by semicolons. We think it is not appropriate to directly use this whole paragraph as the target summary, as they are of very different topics. Interestingly, we find that many CNN programs have commercial breaks, which naturally breaks the transcript into multiple segments, and they are often indicators of topic change. So we assign each topic in CNN summary to a segment with the most, at least one, non-stopping words in the topic. In other words, the CNN transcripts are partitioned into shorter segments, and each one is used as a separate dialogue. In total, we collected 463.6K transcripts with summaries, and it is by far the largest public dataset for open domain dialogue summaries. We use LDA to compute the topics of the discussion in the dialogues, and found that the most often discussed topic is politics, followed by world news. Here is a comparison between MediaSum and existing dialogue summarization dataset. As you can see, MediaSum consists of real dialogue, is open domain, and public, and is at least 10 times as large as any other existing public dialogue summarization dataset. Also, on average, it has 6.5 speakers per dialogue, has 30 turns per dialogue. In news summary, we often observe this lead bias, where the summary is often overlapping more with the beginning section of a news article. We verify whether this is true for dialogue summary. So here on the x-axis, we show the position of summary words in the dialogue, and the y-axis is the frequency. Indeed, there's also a similar lead bias in MediaSum. However, for radio programs, NPR, the overlapping ratio also increases towards the end of the program. So we argue that it is because in radio program, lacking of the visual information like in TV, it is worthwhile to reiterate the main points towards the end of the program. Here we provide benchmark results on our datasets. As you can see, pre-trained models like UniLM and BART can usually perform higher than pointer generator networks. And lead 3 baseline, which uses the top 3 sentences from this transcript, has a very low performance. Finally, we argue that our dataset can be used as a good source for transfer learning. So here, we first train the UniLM model on our MediaSum dataset, and then fine-tune it on downstream dataset like AMI, ICSI, and Samsung. As you can see, models pre-trained on MediaSum can have improvement on downstream dialogue summary datasets. That's all. Thank you.